And Franny, it's a good day to get something going against the Orioles. A lot of talk about rivalries. It's rivalry weekend across Major League Baseball. This is not really a rivalry here between these two teams. Let's be honest. They have not been good at the same time.
Right.
They don't play in the same league. In your mind, if there is to be a rivalry built between these two in the future, what does it take? What are the ingredients for a good rivalry?
A lot of this has to do with the home team and in the crowd. And you look at the Nationals fans, and they're all new. Right? We're trying to build that up, and that's a huge part of this. Getting that fan base built up to a point where they hate the Baltimore Orioles.
Well, for Zach Littell, the 6'4", 250-pound right-hander, 30-year-old. Got to remember that. Look at how far over he is on that first base side. 6th star of the season, 6.94 ERA. Are you hoping for more strikeouts? Absolutely. 10% strikeout rate this year, 7% lower than what it was last year, and 9% from his career at 19%.
Henderson hitting at 197. He's over his last 13.
He swings at the first pitch and skies it out to center. Jacob Young back, now in, waiting, and finally catches it for the first out on one pitch.
There's 4 pitches for 2 quick outs for Zach Littell.
Speaking of home runs, Adley had a big one on Wednesday. Gave the Orioles a little cushion.
Hit out to left center. Young after it, into the gap, back towards the wall. Gets the wall and he has it. Jacob Young covering ground and making a heck of a play up against the fence to rob Adley Rutschman.
Here's Shane Baz making his 9th start of the season. 44 to third. He struck out 38. Opponent's batting average 292 off the right-hander.
James Wood. A tough task from the start. Wood gets a high fastball, sprays it to deep center field, and Colton Cowser flags it down right in front of the wall.
James Wood gave it a ride. It kind of died out there near the track, and Cowser a nice play.
Luis Garcia Jr., Nationals designated hitter. Pauses 3-2 for Garcia, is swung on and missed the knuckle curve. Back from 3-0, he picks up his first K.
Curtis Mead, his former teammate in Tampa Bay, will bat. Playing first base tonight and batting third.
Mead, a ground ball up the middle, skips past the bag and skips into the outfield. A 2-out single for Curtis Mead to extend the first.
Abrams pops the ball up. Another cutter.
I think say right on the inside part.
Well, earmark that sequence. That may be something new from Shane Baz, who throws a scoreless first. 0-0 after an inning between the O's and the Nats.
Basayo's on base with a 1-out walk. First base runner for Baltimore as Tyler O'Neill will bat.
Swinging a fly ball left field deep, sending Lile back to the warning track. He's at the bullpen fence now, moves in and makes the catch for the out. Up near second was Basayo. He'll hustle back to first.
And I don't know if a gust of wind took it or if Lyle just misjudged it.
I don't even see the wind blowing on the flag
right.
just behind him.
2 walks issued by Littell here in the second. First and second with 2 outs.
Swung on and missed. Slider up in the zone. Gives Littell his first strikeout.
Last of the second inning here in the nation's capital. The Orioles and the Nationals, no score.
And now smokes one out to the gap in right center. This will get down and one hop off the wall. Another extra base hit for Dale and Lyle. They're coming in rapid succession now.
Still looking for that first triple. Colton Cowser played this one perfect off the right center field wall.
And misses up.
The Nats have 2 on and 1 out, and Drew Millis will come up. The switch hitting catcher in his 22nd start.
Switch hitting catcher Millis at 179 as he swings and chops the ball back to Baz. The play is at first, and the underhand toss goes that way. Lyle to third, Bibas to second, and there are 2 away.
And the number 9 batter, Jacob Young, will bat.
High fastball instead, which is punched to Pete. And Baz catches a huge break as a Young line drive nestles in Alonso's glove.
Jeremiah Jackson will lead it off. Gunnar Henderson and then Taylor Ward against Zach Littell.
Jeremiah Jackson swings for his pitch. Grounds one to third. A diving play by House to his left. He hops up and throws out Jackson at first base. 1 pitch, 1 away, and an outstanding play from Brady House down to the hot corner.
The bases are empty for Taylor Ward, right-handed hitter.
Ward with a ground ball here. There's a 2-seamer stroke through the middle, and Taylor Ward has the Orioles' first hit.
Yeah, opponents came in hitting .385 off both the 2 and the 4-seam fastball for Littell.
2-out base runner at first, Bradley Rutschman.
Rutschman down on strikes. Littell gets his second straight inning-ending K.
Last of the 4th inning in this scoreless affair between the Nationals and the Orioles.
Baseball card bobblehead. I'm never doing this promo again. Go to nationals.com/promos today as Abrams lines one out to left center. A leadoff single in the bottom of the fourth for the guy that's on the baseball card bobblehead.
So here's Lile, left-handed hitter.
Lile then a line drive out to right center. Abrams will easily turn for third. Lile will stop at first. Back-to-back singles for Abrams and Lile, and they're at the corners with nobody down.
First and third runners, nobody out. No score last half of the fourth. Righty on righty as House wiggles that bat around waiting.
Out to shallow right. O'Neill got a late break on it. Has to cover a lot of ground, and he gets there. But that'll allow Abrams to tag and score easily.
And the Nationals have taken a 1-0 lead.
It is a sacrifice fly, but a fantastic play by Tyler O'Neill. Saves a third straight hit.
Now it's up to Drew Millis to keep this inning going for the Nationals.
There's his second strikeout. A curve brings up Millis.
Nationals now lead the O's 1-0 going to the fifth inning.
So the batter now with one out, nobody on, is Mayo, who struck out swinging his first time up.
He goes up and in here. May have stung him with a four-seamer. That's a hit by pitch.
Just kind of grazed that right hand, maybe. Four-seamer up and in. Oh, it actually got down on that. Looked like on the wrist area of that right hand.
Kobe is hit by a pitch for the first time this year. It gives the Orioles a one-out base runner in the fifth.
He's aboard with one out for Jeremiah Jackson. Popped up. Millis will back up on it. Chuck the mask can make the play.
So Jackson fouls out for out number 2, and Gunnar Henderson will be the batter.
That ball hammered to right field, sending Wood back. It's a screaming line drive off the wall. Hit so hard it can't score. Mayo.
Finally, he puts the good swing on it, and he just missed going out. Nearly into the Washington pen.
Played really well by James Wood off that ricochet.
Played it perfectly.
Kept the Nationals on top 1-0. Henderson a double.
Orioles down a run, but that could change here in a moment with Taylor Ward batting.
Payoff pitch. Hit over to third. Brady House stays down on it, and he'll throw a little high, but right to Meade at the bag.
And Littell out of the inning.
Hitters 3, 4, and 5 for the Nationals in the bottom of the sixth inning. Game one of this Battle of the Beltways right now. The Nationals lead 1-0 over the Orioles. Curtis Meade will start off this inning at the plate against Shane Baz.
And takes the cutter away. Curtis Meade been really patient over the last couple weeks. Has drawn a bunch of walks.
One down runner at first. 1-0 Nationals.
And now Dalen Lile. He's 2 for 2, and he's seen 2 pitches. He has a double and a single.
Goes down to get the breaking ball and drives it out to deep right. O'Neill back towards the wall. Looking up, it's out of here. Dalen Lile with his 4th home run in his last 4 games. And it's 3-0 Nats here in the 6th.
He remains red hot. 3-0 Nationals.
Nope, he was just sitting curveball that entire time. 2 pitches. He played it right, exactly what he wanted.
It's now 3-0 Nationals. Top of the 7th inning now with the Orioles right fielder Tyler O'Neill leading off the inning.
And the curveball again. Catches O'Neill looking. Back-to-back Ks for Andrew Alvarez.
Yeah, and our second stabbing of the night from John Tom Payne behind there.
Kobe Mayo's turn to hit now. Mayo is 0 for 1.
And here's some damage done on a ball that's absolutely lambasted by Kobe Mayo.
So now he's aboard, and Jeremiah Jackson will come up.
And Jackson smokes the ball to left field. Lile will play this one off the base of the fence. Kobe's going to be stopped at third.
Jeremiah Jackson tiptoes into second, and the Orioles are threatening with 2 down for the top of the order.
So that's a couple times in the last 3 innings now that a Nationals outfielder with 2 outs has fielded a ball off the wall perfectly and prevented the Orioles from waving a runner in.
Puts runners at second and third with 2 away for the dangerous Gunnar Henderson in the top of the Baltimore order.
Goes back to it and gets a big strikeout. Henderson spikes the bat. Alvarez pumps his fist.
O's can't catch a break tonight.
Last of the 7th inning. Nationals ahead 3-0. Baltimore's Shane Baz returns the mound.
Let Baz eclipse that 100-pitch mark and face the righty Curtis Meade.
And that is carved out into center. Blaze Alexander's there. Most pitches thrown by Shane Baz in the big leagues, and he gets through 7 innings of 3-run ball. Now the O's need some runs for him.
Well, here we go to the 9th inning. Nationals 3, Orioles nothing.
There you go.
So the Orioles immediately get a hit and a walk, and with nobody out, they'll bring up the tying run.
The switch hitting. Leody Taveras bats for Blaze Alexander.
And Taveras takes a 4th ball and 5 pitches. So the Orioles load the bases with nobody out for Kobe Mayo.
Got him. Got him to chase a slider down and away off the plate.
1 out. Jeremiah Jackson with the bases full.
Pops this one up. James Wood is there. Tagging at third is Basayo. He'll come to the plate, but the throw does not.
So it's 3-1, but there are 2 outs in the ninth, and Gunnar Henderson is the Orioles' last chance. That's up the middle for a single. Just like clockwork. Same pitch, same spot, same result. Henderson keeps the game alive. And the tying run, Taveras, moves to third as it's 3-2.
Do it, Gunnar.
This thing's not over. You have great speed on the bases with Taveras at third and Henderson at first. And it's left on right as Taylor Ward bats.
Will he be swinging away? 3-1. He will not, and it's a challenge by Drew Millis on ball 4.
Previous pitch was called the ball. The catcher's challenge.
Ward is in full discard mode. He's on his way to first, and he can go there. ABS powered by T-Mobile confirms the ball 4.
So now the bases are loaded. Henderson is the go-ahead run at second. The batter is Adley Rutschman, who is 0 for 4 in this game.
The 1-2 from Lovelady. Got him! Rutschman couldn't check. Richard Lovelady locks it down.
Richard Lovelady, we were waiting for the emotion, and we got it. And it was a great night to be a Nat.